Welcome to the garden tour for March 3rd, 2024. Starting things off, it's getting pretty kind of breezy out here, so I hope the mic isn't picking that up too much. But we've had a lot of pollen from these little flowers that are growing on the oak tree. Getting a lot of new growth on the oak tree with the leaves, as you can see here. The oak pollen flowers have been dropping like crazy. Fortunately, it rained here earlier today. It was actually supposed to be raining all day, but apparently that's not the case. But for anyone with allergies like myself, this is a nightmare. Though this stuff is pretty useful as mulch or compost material. I think it's more of a carbon source since it's dead flowers. This is an oak tree down the street from me. It's a different species than the oak tree I have at my house, but I wanted to show you guys what the flowers look like when they're still alive. They're green, so you might not even recognize them as flowers. It's been a while since I did a garden tour, but I don't really have anything at the seed starting station at the moment. I put everything out in the garden already. There's a lot of cleanup here. Everything's slowly trying to recover from the winter. It's a pretty nasty winter. But see, the longevity spinach got a little bit fried from the cold. This particular Kotok actually handled the cold pretty well right here, compared to at least the other two. What did surprise me was just how well this cranberry hibiscus handled the winter. I was sure this was going to die out. And my orange tree looks like it's going to need some pruning. Kind of debating whether I want to prune this piece off or not. This is going to branch off and could form a nice little branch piece right around in this area and giving it a little bit taller. And something else I found a bit surprising was one of my burgundy ochres is still alive. I doubt it's going to produce anymore. It's still going to be at the end of its life, but the fact that it's still kicking in any capacity is surprising. My avocado tree here is still doing pretty good. I got my arm pretty much straight out at the top of it right now, so not bad. Over here I've got some cacti. Looking forward to trying this one out. It's doing pretty good here. Still a lot of cleanup to do for the garden area. Daylilies are looking nice now. Got a lot of stuff I gotta clean up here. These pots I can repurpose. I was just thinking this morning, I could repurpose these pots and put some jicama in. So that's probably the plan in for those. This cacti here I'll probably plant out in the garden someplace. Looks like it needs some nutrients. Otherwise, not doing too bad. Oh, looks like they're wilting a little bit with the warmer weather, but I didn't see these flowers yesterday. This is a radish. I'm not sure which variety of radish that is, though. Over on the other side here, we have my brassicas. Most of it's bounced back pretty well. You got broccoli here. Red Russian kale here. Ethiopian kale. these two, actually these three, probably need to be good, along with that one over there. The other four that went to flower, probably not going to get very much farther. These containers here I need to clean up, and I'm thinking about moving them over to the side of the house instead of being right here. The other one right over there. And after I move them, I'll probably put carrots in them. Well, at least not for the summer, but closer to the winter, I'll put carrots in them. Looks like I've got some bananas growing over here. We'll see how they handle things. Fortunately, the bunch of bananas that grew over on the other plant didn't do so well. The cold just zapped them. And I didn't really have a place I could put them like I usually do. So I kind of missed out on that. Got a patch of volunteer sweet potatoes growing right here. I've been picking the leaves off of them for sandwiches and stuff. It's pretty interesting how they're just growing in the yard. We've got this citrus tree growing right here. I need to move him. Can't remember what variety this was. It was either a Tangelo, Mandarin Orange, or a Tangerine. I don't remember which one it was, and unfortunately the label fell apart. I still need to clean out these containers here from all the weeds. As I mentioned with the Katuk, look over on the other side of the house in the beginning. Here's how the others look. Starting to bounce back a little bit, but they did take some pretty nasty damage from all the cold. My rosemary got zapped by the cold here too, but most of it's still alive. Gotta clean this stuff out of here. But this is during the bounce back. It was getting pretty pale looking. I gave it some fertilizer and it's starting to look good again. This little guy over here, still little. And I'm not sure if my correct. Yep, doesn't look like my ginger root survived maybe the cold. Looks like I'll have to start over with that. No, that didn't survive at all. That's quite unfortunate. Oh, well, easy enough to start over. It's just stuff I bought from the grocery store. So, better luck with that. I've got what I believe is Everglade tomatoes here. Need some water. I'll have to do that after I get done filming. They got a little bit burned during the cold, but not doing too bad overall. I should probably transplant them out, give them some bigger pots. Also have something growing right here. I have no idea what that is. So that's the state of the garden at the moment. And hope you enjoyed the garden tour.